Hey everybody, Sean Sewell with the Engearment.com podcast. Welcome to another outdoor edition of the Engearment.com podcast. Coming at you from 11,400 feet up in the Colorado mountains in a bit of a rainstorm. We're up here, Riley, Chloe, dog, myself, testing out a bunch of cool gear and shooting some videos in a really cool location. And figured I would just do a little quick podcast this week to give you a little recap of what's up with Engearment, the mountains, reviews, the team, and fitness. So, reviews. As of today, what is today? July 31st, we have some really cool Patagonia reviews up. We did the Torrentshell 3-layer waterproof jacket, which comes out at the beginning of 2020, so can't go buy that quite yet, but it is definitely worth checking out. Recycled fabrics. And then went from a 2.5-layer proprietary membrane to a 3-layer for all of $149. So budget-friendly, durable, awesome Patagonia kicking butt. Today I was shooting the review video for the Patagonia Stretch Rain Shell, which actually is my favorite rain jacket at the moment. It is also made of recycled materials, and I think it's like 12 ounces for a size large. It packs up to nothing at all, stretches, got functional pockets, just a good design. You'll see in the review. Also, the Adidas Terex 2 Parlay shoe review is up today. Now, Parlay is an international coalition of companies and people that are doing their best to remove plastics from the environment and create eco-friendly manufacturing processes. So Adidas' Parlay contribution is a material they use in a lot of shoes, and in this case the Terex 2. The Terex 2 has a continental traction, so it's great grip for trail running and hiking and stuff like that, as well as much like the free hiker review we did about a month ago. It's like a stretchy, soft-shell sock-like feel to it, so it kind of sucks your heel into place and keeps sand and gravel out. And during the testing process, I took it out to the Great Sand Dunes here in Colorado to try and, get some sand in there, and it did a really good job keeping sand out, so that was pretty cool. As of today, too, a really cool project Kate's been working on for a long time, Kate Agathan, is a dog gear guide. So hopefully you all know that most of us here at Engearment have a dog or two. We love dogs. We love taking dogs outside camping and running around. And Kate has sought out some of her favorite and some of my favorite gear for dogs. It's a fantastic guide. Hopefully it's a great resource for all you canine lovers out there. Give that a look out. Really big news, like really big news. We're 1 week. We're about 4 hours short of 1 week into our first giveaway. And for our first giveaway, it's gone extremely well. So, Kate has secured quite the prize package, somewhere around $600 worth of gear. It's not like cheesy gear too, it's the stuff you want to win. This is the Free Solo at Red Rocks giveaway. So that means Denver Film Society's contributed 2 VIP tickets to go see Free Solo at Red Rocks. Red Rocks Beer Garden has contributed a couple of free beers. Bentgate Mountaineering here in Colorado has contributed a $25 gift certificate, 2 trucker hats, and 2 water bottles. Earth Treks, 2 free day passes. Backcountry.com and Black Diamond gave us a really cool crag climbing bag and then a chalk bag. And we have a couple more secret prizes coming from Black Diamond to secure. I'll update you when that comes through. And then, of course, there'll be some Engearment swag at some point. And just a ton of other stuff. A lot of fun little, stickers and pins and stuff from different companies. So definitely want to get your entries in and win that. How to enter? Good question. Well, the link below is super simple. You can enter as much as you want. So you can enter using the link, and then you can share that link to get more entries. And then on Instagram and Facebook, if you just follow the page and show that you followed, that'd be great. If you want to tag 2 friends and show us proof of that, that's 2 more entries for you. So a lot of ways to get entries. One person has 16 entries already. I mean, that person went out and hustled and shared the stoke. That was pretty cool. So, like I said, we're just shy of 1 week in. We have 140 entries that I think I counted this morning. But don't worry, plenty of chances to win still. I believe we have until the 12th to draw. So get your votes, your entries cast now for your chance to win those 2 VIP tickets to see Free Solo at Red Rocks. Oh yeah, one more major sponsor I'm really excited about. Hana One, Jimmy Chin's specific line. Jimmy Chin sent over his lineup of Hana supplements to contribute to the gift package, which is really cool. coming from a nutrition and health and fitness background myself, I was very intrigued and very stoked on that. So thank you, Jimmy. Thank you, Hana, for that. And then I'm so impressed with Hana that I'm going to do a in-depth review here in September for their products. So keep an eye out for that. Speaking of fitness, you probably know, or if you don't know, I'm going to tell you, my background is in fitness, health, and coaching. So 2 years ago, I was very fortunate to be an attendee at the very first Strong Endurance seminar, which was attended by people like Gray Cook and Chris Frankel and everybody you can ever think of that is doing anything good in the fitness world was there, getting our minds blown from the one and only Pavel. So that was 2 years ago yesterday. So I applied those techniques to all the people I train and coach for about a year straight, took a bunch of notes and shared with Pavel back and forth. And 1 year ago today, I launched the Mountain Fitness School. It's an online fitness school to show people how to get in shape for mountain activities. So celebrating 1 year of that. So to reward you for listening to all that, I'm going to have a very special offer next week to share with you for that. And currently I believe we have 65 students enrolled online and probably another 15 in person. I'm just working with a bow hunter this morning who is 40 years old and has never been in better shape in his life and has been successful and brought me back several pieces of elk. Sorry, you vegans and vegetarians out there, but that's impressive. A person can go into the mountains with a 40-pound pack for 4 days and come back with 100 pounds and put food in the freezer. That's impressive. So, yeah, that's really cool. So thanks to Pavel and Strong First for opening the doors for that kind of education for mountain endurance. So again, I'll put a link below for Mountain Fitness School, which is how I show people how to utilize those skills amongst some other skills that I've acquired over the last decade to apply towards mountain fitness for skiing and hiking and splitboarding and mountain biking and of all levels and abilities. I've got people 75 years old in this program, and it works really well. And I'll probably do another shout out to Pavel next week because he just launched a new book called The Quick and the Dead, and it's on back order already, sold out in the first day. And apparently there's a big shout out from Pavel to me in that book, so I'm very grateful for that. And of course I will, once I get my hands on my own copies of that book, I'll put a picture of that below in the show notes, and just very grateful for that opportunity. So proof that it works from the man himself. So enough plugging my fitness. Hopefully you can, you can go over to Colorado Personal Fitness Instagram and see, what we're doing, swinging kettlebells in the woods and playing with dogs and jumping in creeks and all that fun stuff, and find it helpful. But as far as upcoming gear reviews, we have a ton. One that I'm really looking forward to that crosses, nutrition and fitness and gear reviews is Kate is heading up a really cool project where she's asking everybody in the Engearment team, that's 16 people currently, what their favorite trail food is, whether it's goos and gels or food or whatever it is. But there's reviews and insights from every one of these athletes and riders on our team of what their favorite go-to outdoor snacks and food and fuel are. So good resource right there. A really cool guide coming up for end of August, early September. And I wish I had this when I got married a long time ago, is a wedding gear gift guide. This will be our first time doing this, and it's going to be really amazing. So again, Kate's heading that up. I'm helping her out with that one. And basically we're getting our hands on a bunch of really cool gear for that newlywed couple. Gift registries are pretty tough for us outdoor folk. People get confused, like just give them a gift card or REI gift card or what have you. This is going to be an amazing resource for you and for loved ones to purchase gifts that you'll actually appreciate and think about on your next outdoor adventure and get a lot of use out of. And my wife contributed a lot to this too, because we're an active outdoor couple and we use a lot of gear as a couple. So hopefully that helps you newlyweds out there. So that'll be out in a few weeks. Just a ton of really cool stuff. Also, we're celebrating a little over a month of this podcast. We already have over 1,000 downloads, which is pretty cool. I'm going to give all the credit to the guests I've had on the show. Raphael Peace, great episode. Check that guy out. Obviously, he's a writer with us, but he's just a fascinating human being. He's down in Chile with his team of secret filmers, tackling a major objective over some pretty heavy volcanoes. Will Coleman, who will be on the show probably next week or in 2 weeks, just got back from Rainier, so we're going to debrief. Actually, him and I are going camping in a couple of days to debrief and go over some of the gear he used on the trip, and that's going to be a very, very cool situation. And then on the fitness tip, Quentin Vars, who is a great podcaster, actually is a top 50 fitness podcaster in the world. I was on the show 2 weeks ago, a very passionate man. And then last week's guest, a friend of mine, Ryan Humphreys, a fellow Strong First SFG and gym owner of Existence Athletics, just celebrated 6 years of training people, him and Dan, over at Existence Athletics for outdoor adventures. Really cool guy, former military, Navy, and I believe he's got his woofer as well. So just a really cool outdoor person. That's a fun interview, not safe for work. There's a lot of cussing and a lot of fun talking there. But yeah, I want to thank you guys for listening to this podcast and for all your support for the Engearment website and just the Stoke in general. Like, we get a lot of feedback via, contact forms or email, but we get a lot of feedback. Like, the majority of it is in person in places like where I'm recording this podcast, on the trails, in the mountains, in public, in the snow, in a blizzard, in the real world. So that right there gives me goosebumps. That's why we do this. We want to help you learn more about gear, fitness, and motivation to get you outside to enjoy the best quality of life. On that note, I will leave you to move on with your day. I want to thank you for your time. I love you guys for listening. And until next time, take care.